Hey everyone, I'm Jelsy. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a One Calls a Heart video, and yes, the time has come for Hearties Choice Favorite Moments of Season 7. I'm so excited. And before I start, remember to hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell so you can be notified when I upload a new video. Okay, so I went to the One Calls a Heart Facebook group and also on my Twitter. By the way, if you're not a member of the One Calls a Heart Facebook group, I'll leave the link in the description so you can join in on the fun. And I asked Hearties to vote for their favorite moments from Season 7. I have the results, which will be revealed to you today, with the help of fellow Hearties and a few familiar faces. So let's begin. First, I'm going to mention one that almost made the countdown. It was number 11, Lucas and Elizabeth take a trip to Hamilton. I was really curious to see how this would go and the conversations that they would have. And, Lucas takes her on a picnic first, and then he buys tickets for a Virginia Woolf reading because he knew she would enjoy that. They have dinner, and we know a bit more about Lucas's background here. With that being said, now let's begin with the top 10 countdown.
Hi everyone, this is Susan Scott from Illinois. Favorite moment number 10, Molly gets a job as Carson's receptionist.
Thanks, Susan. Johanna Newmarch is so versatile. I mean, she can give you a moving performance, and then she can bring on the funny. I mean, it was hilarious. At one point, Molly was basically a hypochondriac because she thought she had all the illnesses. But it was fun to see Molly in this line of work. Now let's go to number 9. And for number 9, the Hearties chose Clara and Jesse's bachelor and bachelorette parties. I mean, the whole thing was super funny. I mean, the guys are there, playing cards, trying to have a good time. Leah's trying to hype the guys up. And the ladies are just having the time of their lives on the other side of the room. Little by little, the guys start integrating with the woman, and it kind of becomes like a joint party. And Leah's like, okay, Rosemary is a much better party planner. Now, let's see which one is number 8.
My name is Belinda, and I'm in Mount Holly, North Carolina. I'm here to announce the number 8 favorite moment from Season 7, which would be Lee and Susanna's reunion and how they made amends with each other.
Thanks, Belinda. I think we were all shocked when Lee mentions that he had a sister named Susanna. I was like, what? You didn't mention that before. And the journey these two characters go on, there's still this wall between them and there's hurt. Then it was beautiful to see them truly talk about the pain that they felt and hear each person's perspective, apologize, and reconnect. It was such a great scene. Here we have Jen with number 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, I'm Jen Hebink. I'm a Heartie, and with 7 dance moves comes favorite moment number 7, which is when Clara and Elizabeth talk about their losses and some of the unclear things that happen in their lives and stepping into the what ifs. So there you have it, number 7. Thanks, Jelsy, for letting me step up onto your video. Peace out from Minnesota.
Yes, I mean, Clara seems a bit worried and Elizabeth knows what's up. They've gone through the same thing. Both of them lost their husbands fairly quickly after their weddings, and Clara is now scared that the same thing is going to happen to Jesse. Elizabeth basically reminds her not to live in the fear of what ifs and focus on the now. And like I mentioned in the previous video where I cover this episode, it's a reminder for us all. Okay, now on to number 6.
Hi guys! So, you guys voted. And favorite moment number 6 is when Carson comes into the mercantile and reminds Fiona of her worth. So I'm so glad you guys loved this scene because it was definitely one of my favorites from Season 7. And that's because you get to see this side of Fiona that we haven't really seen before. She's usually so strong and tough and independent, which is so great, but then she has this vulnerable side to her that comes through in this scene, and I think that's really important that we see that side of her. And Carson comes in with the uplifting, wise words of a friend and brings her back up, which is a really sweet moment. I'm glad you guys liked it, and I hope you guys are getting ready for season 8. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. And sending lots of love from my heart to you guys.
I mean, I love the scene, how community and friendship come in this moment with Carson and how he encourages Fiona. I mean, I love it. I love it. Thanks, Kayla. Okay, so number 5 is a tie. So the first one is Jessie and Clara's wedding.
It was so beautiful.
I loved all the details about it. I loved Clara's hair and her dress. I loved the flowers and the color palette that they chose. The vows, which represented each of these characters so well. The wedding party looked amazing. I mean, what can I say? It was great. I fangirled over all of it. Also, number 5 is when Rosemary tells Carson to do everything that he can for Lee. This is after the accident. There's not many lines in the specific moment, but I heard Pascal mention that she chose to approach these scenes very different of how Rosemary usually reacts. And just her face when she's saying this to Carson is just wow, my heart. We're almost at top 3. Okay, so let's go to number 4.
Hi hearties, I'm Mandy from Pennsylvania. Favorite moment number 4 is Lee and Rosemary babysit little Jack.
Thanks, Mandy. Elizabeth is taking the trip with Lucas to Hamilton, and now Lee and Rosemary have to babysit little Jack. And first, they lose little Jack's stuffed animal. Lee tries to bring a duck, and it doesn't work out that well. Rosemary is trying to have him eat, and both of them are clearly exhausted by the end of the day. And I'm like, it's preparation for when you guys have kids of your own. Yeah, it has to happen. Whether adoption or birth, I mean, it's gotta happen. We've arrived to top 3. Top 3, everyone.
Hi y'all, I'm Jennifer from Urbana, Virginia. This is Prince. And we're excited to announce the 3rd favorite moment of the season. And it was when Bill gave Elizabeth Jack's compass as a gift for little Jack's first birthday. I was definitely crying. Were you?
Thanks, Jennifer. This was a scene from the 2019 Christmas movie. It was a really special moment for Elizabeth to have that compass that belonged to Jack. And now Bill wanted, to give it to little Jack so he could use it later on, and to find direction and all of that. It was such a beautiful scene. I mean, Bill's words. Okay, so number 2 is coming up.
Hi Hearties, this is Kristen Bowerly, currently in Portsville, Oklahoma, and I'm here to tell you that number 2 favorite moment from season 7 was when Nathan tells Elizabeth that she matters to him.
Thanks, Kristen. This moment happened at the end of episode 9, and Nathan knocks on Elizabeth's door. And side note, whenever someone knocked on Elizabeth's door and it was Lucas or Nathan, I would be like, what are they going to say? Okay, back to Nathan. So things had been a bit tense since that incident in the woods. He apologizes for how he reacted in that moment, and Elizabeth mentions how she acknowledges how it might have looked like for him, to see her going away with Lucas. And at the end of the scene, he said basically, I really care about your safety because you matter to me. I was like, yes, you said it. And now the moment has arrived. Your top favorite moment from season 7. I'm so excited. Okay, take it away, Emily.
Hi, I'm Emily from Illinois. I'm so excited to announce the Hearties' number 1 favorite moment. Elizabeth runs to Nathan in relief after seeing that he's safe.
Yes, this scene, I mean, not only the hug, But you know what happened before, where for a moment there we thought that something had happened to Nathan. Then he appears epically behind her, and then she runs off and hugs him. I think there was relief from both sides, but you know, there are many ways we can interpret this, and I'm looking forward to seeing where the writers, you know, take this and to see what's to come for the rest of Hope Valley. That's the countdown. I hope you enjoyed it. I want to say thank you so much to the hearties who voted, and also to the hearties who participated in this video. Emily, Kristen, Mandy, Belinda, Jennifer, Jen, and Susan. Thank you guys so much. Also, special thanks to Kayla Wallace for being in this video. Well, that's it for today, hearties. I hope you have a great day and continue to stay safe. God bless. Bye.